Hey, Tony, move it. You're my seat.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sylvester. I'm so sick, I can't move.
Come on, Sly. This is economics class. What do you care where you sit?
Hey, Mr. Parrott is a genius when it comes to business. I need a front row seat to soak in every money-making syllable.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sylvester. It'll take a miracle for me to rise to my feet and overcome this merciless, life-sucking strain of streptococcus.
Good morning, class. Now, somewhere, hidden in this room, there is $1 million. If you can find it, it's yours. Go!
I'm here!
Just one thing. You can't touch that $1 million. It's in your mind.
Now I'm sick.
No, I mean it. It is in your mind. M-I-N-D. Motivation, ingenuity, know-how, and drive.
Excuse me, Mr. Parrott, but isn't know-how spelled with a K?
That's why he's not teaching English.
Okay, now let's use our minds and start a business. Let's break into groups and find an idea. That's your product. We figure out how much it costs. That'll be your budget. We develop a marketing plan. That's your, marketing plan. If it is sound, I will give you $500 startup money.
$500?
Excuse me. Is that $500 as in we can lose the money and never pay it back?
No, that's a loan, as in you pay it back or you work it off. In the bleakest, most horrible way possible.
A date with Urkel?
No, Miss Costa. Summer school.
Come on, guys. How hard can it be to come up with something cool that doesn't cost a fortune to make?
I've got it. I got it.
Great, now I've got it. Over there before I staple your nose closed.
Cold Buster to the rescue.
Oh, thank you, Sam. This is perfect. It's incredible. This is exactly what I needed. What is this?
It's an ancient cold remedy my great-great-grandmother Wu used to give to all the people in her village when they were sick. Kept her healthy her whole life.
Hey, so how'd she die?
Pneumonia. Only kidding. She lived to 101. Aw, so she died in her sleep? Nah, she fell off a dragon at the Chinese New Year's parade.
Come on, guys, think. We gotta come up with something cool. Something classy. Something like,
Me.
You? What are we gonna do, sell oil rights to your hair?
No, I'm sticking to what I do best, music. I'll give lessons.
Gee, Jake, that's really... How should I put this? It sounds very...
Small potatoes, rinky-dink and dull?
Ding, 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 ding.
I think it's a great idea. In fact, do you want a partner, Jake?
I don't know, man. A partner can lead to all sorts of ego problems.
No, man, no egos. You got my word. It'll be Winkle and Summers.
Summers and Winkle.
This tea is the magical, mystical, post-nasal drip goodbye answer to my prayers. I can breathe again.
All right.
Well, thank you, Sylvester. See, it's very nice to know you are concerned about my health.
Huh? What, do I look like your mother? I'm talking about the tea. This stuff can make us rich.
Sly, are you suggesting that we take advantage of all the poor, miserable, sick students at school?
A little too sleazy for you?
No, it's a great idea. Talk about supply and demand.
Yeah, it is.
No way, guys. My great-great-grandmother never charged for the tea. She wouldn't approve of it.
Trust me, Sam, she'll never know.
No, forget it, Lorena. I was raised to respect my ancestors. You guys can understand that, can't you?
Sure we can. Sam, don't worry. Your family honor's safe with us. Okay, we get Sam's tea analyzed in a lab. We find out what's in it and sell it ourselves.
Sly, that would be disrespectful of Sam's feelings.
Well, try something. I need some more tea before my head explodes.
Drink up, Tony. There's enough tea here
To start an empire.
Hey, man, what are you doing?
Hey, sicko. How much would you pay for 12 hours of nasal freedom? Fine. Stay clogged. The chicks really dig a runny nose.
It's not gonna work, Sly.
Please, Sly, my nose is like a river runs through it.
Then get a canoe. $5 and you can whistle Dixie through your nose again.
You're wasting your time.
Nah, hands off, hands off. This one's mine.
See, $15 in less than 2 minutes. In an hour, that would be,
$450.
Hey, thanks. And in a week, that would be,
$82,600. And I don't ever want to hear any more blonde jokes, okay?
Look, no amount of money could make me salt my great-great-grandmother.
Hey, Tiff, how much would we make in a year?
$4,295,200.
Sorry, Grandma. Well, I had to go all the way to Chinatown to get it, but here it is. The tea's main ingredient, Mongolian lotus blossoms.
Sam, as Chief Financial Officer, may I ask one very tiny business question? Are you nuts? This puts us way over budget.
Well, excuse me, but as Chief of Quality Control, I have one very tiny business response. Neener, neener, neener.
And as Chief Executive Officer, I just want to say, keep it down. I really think Gilligan's gonna get off the island this time.
Oh, good, Sam, you're here. What do you think of the tea boxes I made? I was hoping for something that wasn't quite so plain.
Wow, check it out, a mini pagoda. Hold it, Granny Wu Shu Flu. What is this, a Hong Kong Hillbillies? It's great-great-grandmother, okay?
As chief of packaging, there were many considerations that went into this, and the bottom line was great-great-grandmother just sounded poopy.
Okay, come on, let's make some tea.
Now remember, there's 3 things that count when you're making tea. Quality, quality, and don't sneeze because the stuff will fly all over.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? I'm about to give a music lesson.
Well, I'm about to give a business lesson. First come, first stays. Bye-bye.
Don't be rude, Tony. Jake can stay.
Thanks, Lorraine.
No problem. Now be quiet and go to the corner.
Dude, it's my first lesson, man. I mean, this public debut might be a bit premature, you know?
Just pretend they're not here, right?
Sorry, all done.
Okay, so this is an E. All right? You need to put your finger right here. You get exactly
Easy on the orange peel. The measurements have to be exact.
the same note.
Hey, what's everybody doing here?
Look, let's save some time. Mark, corner, go.
Sorry about this, but sometimes artists have to work under the worst possible conditions. Now just repeat after me.
What? It's so loud in here, I can't hear myself scream.
Wait! Please don't go!
Sorry, dude. Maybe next time you pick a quieter place, like a Guns N' Roses picnic or something. I didn't know people were gonna be here.
All right, well, come on. Let's get back to work. We're gonna need a big supply to meet the big demand after people see my commercial.
What commercial?
Don't worry, as chief of advertising, I promise I won't do anything to dishonor the sacred memory of your great-great-grandmother. What do you mean you don't like it?
Tony, my great-great-grandmother would roll over in her grave if she saw me impersonating her in a commercial.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. She'd be honored. You look just like her, except, of course, without the dragon hoof prints. All right, people. Places. Yeah. Lights. Camera. Cough. Cut. Lorena, this is not a teeny tickle in your throat. This is a deadly, bone-rattling, spine-chilling hacker. Like this. You take direction very well. Alrighty then. Cough.
Oh, doctor, what ails you?
Oh, Mother, save me. I've been infected by the evil one.
Design the Phantom of Phlegm! Here to claim another victim! Prepare to meet your nose-dripping doom!
Oh, whoa, what am I to do? Help!
God Tiffany, could you make that help as in help?
Oh, sure, no problem.
All right. And action.
Help! Help!
Athirna! Here's an extra Chinese remedy. Drink it.
Who are you?
Granny Wu, I'm here to get rid of you. Achoo!
Anything but that! That Granny Wu shoot flew! I'm melting! I'm melting! I'll get to my picnic!
Wow! I feel great! And I can even operate heavy machinery.
A 4 out of 5 Chinese grandmother survey, I recommend the Granny Wu Shu Flu.
Gee, Sam, I hope this isn't too disrespectful to your grandmother.
Are you kidding? She'd love it. I was great.
Well, we'll find out what your public thinks soon enough. The commercial's been running all night on the local access stations.
Wait a minute. Tony, we're not budgeted for that much airtime.
Tiff, it takes money to make money. That's why the rich get richer.
And Daddy has 2 yachts.
So, guys, did you love it?
We have only one thing to say.
Yeah. Thanks for not asking us to be in it.
What are you laughing at? At least we have a commercial. When it comes to advertising, you've got Bupkis.
Hey, when you have a good product, you don't need to advertise.
Yeah. We're going simple. Our marketing plan is good old-fashioned word of mouth.
Well, if you're relying on the mouths of your last 2 students.
Oh, I'm sure those weren't their only students. Were they?
I'm Summers.
And I'm Winkle.
Learn to play piano or play the guitar. Teachers like us will make you a star. You've got nothing to lose. Even if you're tone deaf, you'll be singing the blues.
Yeah.
That was a stupid idea.
I told you it's a complete waste of time. Advertising doesn't work.
Look, it's that cold jerk from the TV commercial.
Gather around, you poor souls. We are happy to help you. Hey, back off, bacteria boy.
T.
T.
Cash.
Cash.
T.
T.
Tony.
Tony. What?
We're gonna be rich.
I know, and we didn't even go to medical school.
We're gonna be rich and famous. We're gonna be rich and famous. We're gonna be rich and famous. This is great. The first thing I'm gonna buy with my cut is a white Ferrari.
Sam, are you really sure your granny would have wanted you to spend the profits from your tea that way?
You're right. I'll get a red one.
So, Tiff, how do we do?
Well, we made $500. But we spent $500, so we broke even.
Hey, no problem. No problem. We'll just raise the price.
Great. 4 out of 5 millionaires recommend Granny Wu's shoe flu.
Just gotta find a way to cut costs.
I guess we could look for some ingredient that's cheaper than Mongolian lotus blossoms.
But Sam, isn't that what makes the tea so special?
Yeah, we wouldn't want you to compromise the family recipe.
Yes, we would. Hey, we're talking profits here.
Sly's right. We're talking profits. You can't let tradition get in the way of a cherry red Ferrari, baby.
Sam, what would your granny say?
Get one with a CD player.
Not only did changing the key ingredients save us a ton of money, but it tastes exactly the same as it used to.
Wow, you replaced the lotus blossoms. With what?
Dianthus caropolis carapolaceae.
Huh?
Carnations.
Hey, Mark, can you take my 4 o'clock lesson today? I'm in team sets 10, and man, I'm white.
Forget it. This is the first break I've had all day.
Well, wait a minute.
You guys mean to tell me you finally got some customers?
Are you kidding me? We went to the Middlebury Girls' School and we got a waiting list a mile long.
That's great, guys. Who says you're not good businessmen?
Yeah, so how much did you make?
Well,
Nothing.
well, Michelle's too broke. I couldn't charge her.
And Chantel's too cute. I couldn't ask her to pay.
And Maria doesn't even speak English, so I mean...
Are you guys saying you didn't charge any of them?
No. But we've got dates for the next 5 months.
Hey, you T dudes, I want my money back.
Is something the matter?
Yeah, I took one sip, and now I can't surf, because I can't say cow, bunga.
Guys, maybe it's time to give up and throw in the tea leaves.
Yeah, as my father always says, quit before you're sued.
Oh, come on. We can't give up a fortune because of one dissatisfied customer. Make it two.
Oh, no, it must be a side effect from the carnations.
There they are. Get them!
Half for the
This is all my fault.
Come on, Sam. You didn't know that substituting carnations would give people hiccups.
Well, what do we tell Mr. Parrot?
How about see you in summer school?
Now I got a better idea. Let's do what smart businessmen do and get rid of the evidence.
Sly, we're talking about my great-great-grandmother's honor. I should have known better. But all I could think about was Ferraris and money and... Ferraris?
Sam, it wasn't just you. We're all responsible.
No, it was my fault. It was my idea to switch the ingredients.
But, Sam, we didn't know that it...
Please, guys, I think I need to be alone right now. I'll see you in class tomorrow.
She said it's the last time I do business with a 200-year-old lady who can't drive a dragon.
I guess I blew it, huh?
You sure did, little ladybug.
Great-great-grandmother?
Oh, sure. So now I'm great-great-grandmother. What happened to Granny?
I'm so sorry. I know the tea was sacred and you never took money for it.
That's because I lived in a poor village. But I took chickens, an occasional goat. One time I even got a free ride on the New Year's Dragon.
So that's how it happened.
Yep. Just remember, there's nothing wrong with getting paid, as long as people are getting what they paid for.
What can I do? I feel terrible.
You must restore my honor.
Okay, now let's get this straight. You successfully started and you operated a music tutoring business.
Right.
But because you're a couple of softies, you didn't charge for your services.
Right.
Right.
Well, at least you tried. And now you're going to pay back the loan.
Wrong.
Wrong?
Yeah, we kind of spent some of the money on a couple of dates.
Well, then I have no choice but to give you a couple of D's for dating.
Excuse me?
Or I can give you an S for summer school.
He's good.
Well, now let's hear how Granny Woo's shoe flu did.
Well, thanks to your seed money, Mr. Parrot, Shoe Flu's on a rise after a spectacular first quarter. You could say we were a smash.
You could. Except we're not.
What?
Sorry, guys. We cheated on the quality of our product and we cheated our customers.
I see. And now you're ready to accept the consequences?
Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to resign from the Granny Woo Tea Company.
Yes, and return all the money to everyone who got bad tea.
Well, Miss Wu, I have no choice but to give you an A.
Hey. Well, I never actually typed in my resignation.
An A? I don't get it.
Well, Miss Wu, you could teach a lot of business people a thing or two.
Yeah, like how to file for bankruptcy.
Like integrity, Sly. You can never have too much of it.
I won't.
Well, great-great-grandmother, I've restored your honor. And mine. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome.